One of the Aaron and Austin Show's favorite sponsors is R&J Discount Liquor. We find they have the best selection of bourbons and whiskeys probably in town.
Yeah, make sure you get with Dustin in there. That guy knows his stuff. He'll always point you in the right direction, and everything they got there is always at a good price. It's at Douglas and Hillside. Anytime you need some booze, come on down to R&J's.
Jack Stacks here, and let's talk about Papa C's Barbecue. They're at Leprechauns on Fridays and Saturdays, 5:30 to 11 p.m. or until sold out. They're actually introducing some THC-infused barbecue rub.
Illegal. Appliance Nerd. If you have any trouble with your appliances, get with 316-807-7498. Having appliance trouble sucks, and buying all new equipment is no fun either. So get with Appliance Nerd, and maybe they can get you fixed up and going again.
All Out Detox has 3 great locations in Wichita. Go check them out for 2 for $10 drug tests every day. They've been in business for 15 years, so you know you can trust them. Go all in with All Out Detox. Janelle over at Suburbs and Sass is Aaron and Austin Show's official merch provider, and I've been super impressed.
I've been super impressed too. She really has awesome merch, from glasses to t-shirts to sunglasses. If you really want to get down with us, we got those for you too as well.
If you want some custom merch, go check out Janelle at Suburbs and Sass. Hit up the Aaron and Austin Show about our merch. Sacred Leaf is Wichita's favorite CBD store in town. Go check out Nikki. Tell her that the Aaron and Austin Show sent you. For the best selection of gummies and the highest possible legal THC that you can find in Wichita, go check out Sacred Leaf.
Whiskey Dick's definitely an Aaron Austin Show favorite. Get out there anytime. They have specials every day on food and drinks. They got happy hour from 3 to 6. And how many whiskeys they got in that place, Aaron?
I think they have the most whiskeys in town. And every Monday you can do any whiskey under $25 a shot for half price.
I think there's 700 plus in that building or something like that.
Probably so. Be sure you visit the Jukebox on Seneca and Walker. They have great daily drink specials and karaoke and live music on the weekends. Go check out the Jukebox.
PK Pest Management. For all your pest control needs, get with Austin or contact 316-305-7108. And it's also fly season, so if you need that fly spray, get with me. Everybody loves Angie's Tacos, so get down to the Cowboy Inn at noon on Tuesdays, and now starting at the Shamrock Inn at 6 o'clock on Wednesdays.
On Tuesdays, you can usually find the Aaron and Austin Show hanging out at the Cowboy Inn. It's one of our favorite sponsors. Every Tuesday, they have an open mic there hosted by Jacoby Lee Winter.
So get down and check us out on Tuesday nights and check out the Cowboy Inn all the time.
Diaper Jam 2025. We don't have a whole lot of details yet, but go check it out. Every time, it's been a great night, benefiting a great cause. Lots of really good local music.
We'll probably be at Bourbon Street again this year. Get ready for Diaper Jam 2025.
Bring diapers.
Make sure you get out to 42 Below. They got 2 great locations. They're out west on Tyler and they're downtown. They got a lot of creative and local glass. They got a glass blower in the back. They got a lot going on in that building. Make sure that you get everything 42 Below. Rumblemans, we want you as a sponsor. But quick and get ready. Sunset Motel in the house tonight. But quick first, before we get there, make sure you get ready for Diaper Jam this year, 2025.
It's going to be dope, man.
We're going to be at Bourbon Street again.
Bourbon Street again this year. You know my band's on the bill now.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Orphan John's coming in hot. Hey.
You got wall-to-wall music starting with DJ Carbon right at the beginning of that bad boy, kicking it off at noon, and then all the way till Odds Against closing out the show at midnight, I think. So, in Time and Space, For the Birds. I'm not going to say Nick Gibbs.
It's a killer lineup, man.
Killer lineup. We'll get the flyer up soon. We love everything Diaper Jam. The Aaron and Austin Show will be out there podcasting again live this year. So come kick it with us. It's It's April 19th.
Yeah,
April 19th is the day before 420.
It's a great cause. Bring some diapers,
and we'll party into 420 because after midnight it's 420 that day.
I mean, 419 is basically 420.
Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. And Bourbon Street, the new location is really great. So, and we're only gonna get bigger and better with this. If you don't know, you got to bring a pack of diapers to get into this show. That's all you got to bring. And don't be a cheap ass and bring that little fucking. Bring a box of diapers for all the people that's gonna be there for that show.
That's the way.
Yeah, come with
this is the way.
And it's a ton of original music. I mean, most of it's pretty original. They work pretty hard at trying to make this a pretty big thing, and it's going to keep getting bigger and bigger.
And there's some cool vendors out there. We had the photo booth people right next to us.
Mm-hmm. And Mopigs is out there this year, I think. We had 42 Below was out there last year, so I mean it's a lot of fun out there. Yeah. And you can come over and talk to the Aaron and Austin Show while we sit there and talk shit all day. But you got your Orphan John the Abandoned's out there this year.
Yeah,
you guys got a new album coming, so look out for that.
Yeah. I guess it just got mixed. I got some Dropbox invite today. I haven't really checked out, but Yeah, supposedly we got some mixes done, so this is good.
All right, and we got to hit Heartland Manufacturing real quick.
Yeah.
If you need any machine shop work, shout out to Heartland Manufacturing. We learned about their business out in Belle Plaine. They're looking for run-over work for aircraft stuff. They do their own manufacturing from the own foundry that's in the town. It's all in Belle Plaine. So
It's a cool little close-knit thing that we should support, really, man.
well, they got this cool foundry that they bought.
Yeah.
And then that's been in Belle Plaine forever, and they need machine work, so they're like, "Fuck it, let's build our own machine shop."
Well, I mean,
I used to be a machinist. I went to school for it.
pull
and
that
stuff,
to you,
Yeah.
so you don't have to keep.
I went to WTC before it was WSU Tech,
Yeah.
and I got super into aircraft stuff. And I've worked at a bunch of different shops. Tell you, aircrafts are crazy.
It's a crazy shit.
Yeah.
It's revolving at the machine shop you work at and stuff. It's always good to see the turnover rate because it sucks to get laid off.
yeah.
Yeah.
But around here, that's the industry, man.
It really is.
And there's a bunch of small.
Aircraft's the leading industry around here.
Yeah,
right?
tons of
That's
small
facts.
businesses like this machine, like Heartland Manufacturing Supply, the bigger businesses here in town. People don't realize there's a ton of like. My mom worked for Air Capital Dial forever, and they help make the shit on the dashboard, and then they would send that to the big companies. So there's a ton of that outsourcing that goes on. So so hit up Heartland Manufacturing if you need anything. Before we get too far, man, we got to give a little bit of shout out, and not really a shout out, just a heartfelt. Who knows what to say? But that
A
plane
heartfelt,
crash,
goddamn.
I don't know what you say.
Like,
What do you
like
say?
goddamn.
I mean, what do you say when a plane full of young kids leaves,
Yeah.
bails from Wichita, and an accident happens like that? I don't know what do you say to that? Everybody dies on impact, and
It's
you
just
just
a
lose.
freak, tragic,
fucked up
fucking-
deal.
Like
Yeah.
And
it's something that you can't really, because it never really happens. It's usually super safe. They take great measures at everything they
16
do.
years we haven't had an incident.
It's insane.
well, no bullshit,
You know?
bullshit. It ain't been that long ago that plane took off from
From here, from Wichita.
Wichita and landed and then hit the buildings here at Wichita too. Remember that? That wasn't that long ago.
Well, that wasn't no 16 years, but
Yeah.
yeah. So, but
This is
That
the
happened.
worst one.
There was 3 plane wrecks over the last 72
But-
hours.
Well, yeah,
in
2 for sure.
72
2 for
hours.
but I
sure.
also think
Yeah.
that
There's
was
a third one?
That was
I
still
think
a
I
private
saw
plane.
something
That was
about a
smaller
third one.
plane.
Well, the one in Philadelphia is fucked up too, man.
Yeah, it was a fucking terminally ill child and her mother, I think.
shit.
Yeah, and I don't know, medical flight that went down.
Yeah, that's the one in
damn.
Philadelphia. The six people and the 2 passengers died.
Tragic.
And in the debris and the shit that they hit when they hit the goddamn ground, they killed another 2 people and injured another
some
20.
planes caught on fire and,
Oh,
and like
fuck.
some cars and stuff. No, not planes, houses. Houses caught on fire. And,
Well, and you
cars
see
shit.
that.
I said planes.
You
We're
see
planes.
that-
Planes are falling out of the skies.
I mean, they are kind of.
They literally are, yeah.
They literally are.
for a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't hear a lot of plane crashes. There's obviously car crashes that happen every day, and we've got really immune to that. But when a couple pull this in on here, so you're in here, you got your headphones ready? Are you still in?
Oh yeah. Pop those headphones
Do
on.
we
You can
have
hear
a
yourself a lot
extra
better. man.
pair for Drew here?
No, we only have 2,
Yeah, we
unfortunately.
only got those.
But yeah, but
To hear it.
he can hear. He can hear us for the most part.
I'll pull it in.
Honestly, but are you, oh yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
But yeah, really just a moment of whatever for both of those people.
Moment of
That's good.
silence, everybody.
Yeah,
Let's
Chris,
hit
like,
it.
I know,
Let's
you
go.
know. That's long enough on my show.
Yeah, let's go.
We be quiet for that fucking long. But really,
Time is money.
but really, the second one's even crazier because you see, it goes up in the air and then it just like spirals and hits the fucking concrete.
Yeah,
and it
it-
looks like a plane went through a piece of paper, like into that concrete.
It
That's
was
the
a
crazy
wild
shit.
video, and
Yeah.
if you watch the video of the Washington D.C. flight,
Yeah.
it was like right over a river. Like it
Yeah.
took like 6 seconds till it hit the
Well, the
ground.
Potomac, man, it's
Yeah,
right there. It's right
it's-
there.
Well,
literally-
I just hope that everybody that was in that wreck died in the wreck.
Like impact, like
Yeah.
as
Super-
soon as it
yeah, it was super
happened.
quick,
Yeah,
man.
Instantaneous.
I don't want to be the dude that's in my seatbelt, that's in the
Yeah.
fucking
drowning in
drowning in the
already
lake.
burned.
You're just sitting there like U.S. Marshals. You're sitting there like fucking Wesley Snipes.
Oh, that's tragic.
Oh,
Oh,
that would suck, dude.
dude. See, that's the worst imaginable. You know what I mean? Like that's the worst imaginable outcome if you were in a plane crash. But like,
You know, I have a
I
weird
feel like
question.
you die really fast though, regardless.
I got a weird question. When accidents like that happen, how come we feel the need to gather everybody back up?
Because families
important, bro.
families feel more
It's
secure
closure.
of losing a loved
makes
one
me
when
feel
they have
better.
a body to bury.
It's
Me
closure.
too.
It's closure. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, isn't it weird that like we're gonna avidly search for all
Yeah.
67?
And
of them
I think it
motherfuckers.
was they gave up the search when there was 40 found because I mean at that point there's no
Well, I
way
know
they
they're
could have
close-
survived and they had to make sure that the
Well, they know they're
fuselage
close
got
now.
like removed correctly. So you don't want a bunch of chemicals hitting the river.
Well, and they knew.
Yeah.
And they knew
Exactly.
once they looked for the other ones, they knew that they was probably gonna find the rest of them when they pulled the wreckage up.
Yeah.
So they know most of them was gonna be in the wreckage.
I think they searched for as long as somebody could have survived on a possibility of like an air bubble of some
That's
sort.
usually what goes down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
nobody. I mean, that's a crazy one. Nobody fucking makes it. But
It's
Well,
tragic.
I mean,
and there's a lot of video of it. You believe it or not. I mean, God, there was that one dude that was like taking a selfie and then the shit happened in the background.
guys,
It's like,
we're in that world. You don't get away with shit.
Nah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything you do out in public is
and you can almost
probably
tell,
on
and you can
camera.
almost tell that pilot was like looking at that other aircraft that was taking
I want to
off.
know who was
That's
running
right.
that air
That's right.
that helicopter that military helicopter. I want to know who was like on the headphones of those guys or like and telling, "Hey, yeah, we see the plane, because obviously it wasn't the people in the helicopter that saw the plane. It had to have been somebody from the ground telling them
Right.
that
Well, they
because
also
like you
said
got to
that the
think
pilot
like
let his son actually like.
Pull it in. You can move it. Yeah.
All right, so the pilot let his son actually fly the plane. Did you guys hear about that?
Oh fuck
No.
that.
I
Yeah,
haven't heard
the
that.
pilot was letting his son fly the airplane.
which one
around,
the
so-
airplane.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Who? How did you know that? For the black box?
There's a story. Yeah, there's a thing, and also they're also
Oh,
doing
the
research
black box, they
into
can see
who
the
was
video
on that
and
plane
audio.
because the
Dude, I'm
helicopter-
whooping that dude's
It's
ass
really
in
a
heaven
super
when he.
helicopter.
You let,
Yeah,
your,
if
son-
that's
look,
true.
you let your
look.
son kill me in this fucking.
No. Look.
That's a fight we having at the
we
pearly
already-
gates, baby.
We already know certain things
Pearly.
about this. We already know certain things about this. Okay. The
It's like his 12-year-old
The pilot of that plane was obviously comfortable enough in his flight plan and his path
Oh, yeah.
to let his kid go.
That
Think about
What
it.
happened was that
In the
helicopter
helicopter.
was 200 feet above his ceiling.
Yeah,
Well,
he
and
was
the-
supposed
okay,
to get
like
way
that
was
lower.
one of the most
You
populated.
can move
you
a
have-
helicopter. You can move a
you have
helicopter
Reagan
pretty easily,
International right
And
here.
that plane was
The
so
helicopter
bright and
should have seen
You're
it.
in a
See the
Black
plane?
Hawk helicopter, the most maneuverable helicopter ever to
Literally.
have been invented in
Not
the
only
world.
that, they're actually doing research into who
Yeah.
was on that plane with everybody else, like any like government officials or anything like that. were
See
on
if
that
it was
plane.
a
See if
hit.
it was
Yeah.
a hit.
So
Yeah. They are doing that.
so that's gotten a little bit convoluted because as
That's
I,
more fun.
Yeah, it's always
Yeah.
good to have a conspiracy. You know
It's
what I mean?
always
Well-
good to have that conspiracy.
well, we're in America. Of course, that's going to be a thing.
yeah, we're in America.
Well, because everything happens in this country, you gotta look at it a little crooked. You're like,
Maybe.
because somebody always gets rich.
I'm telling you, dude, it's always like the richest people too that you would least expect. You know what I mean? Like
That's why you look at these fires and you're like,
Oh yeah.
right. It's like
See,
a direct
I never
line.
like to
Yeah.
talk
Literally
too
sit
much on it
TV.
because I don't like to
We'll
seem
take care of
crazy.
you
But
guys.
you
and
know
it's
what I mean?
and it's only where all the lithium deposits are and all that where they want to buy that land to dig for lithium.
Right.
Like,
That's where the only fire happened in the whole entire state of
Did you
California.
do you see
Oh,
the
the
blue
multi-billion-dollar mansions, they
non-burn
weren't
shit
touched at
theory
all.
in LA and Hawaii? You know, they thinking it was a laser fire thing.
Oh,
like,
I've heard that.
Because like nothing
the
blew.
blue roof shit.
Yeah. But it's a
Well,
crazy
there's
thing.
a little bit of traction there, though.
The only thing that I can see, either they didn't mean for it to happen, or if they did, but regardless, you know what they're planning to do with anything they can get is
Paint the roof
building
blue?
smart cities, like trying to build like big
Yeah.
smart cities within these bigger cities.
Well, that's what they
You know,
Way better
supposedly
than
are
the
trying
dumb
to do.
cities.
They need
Supposedly
more
what they're
real
trying to do
estate
in that
to do
LA
it.
spot. in
They
that-
they need real estate to build. You know, you can't build big buildings down. You gotta take out neighborhoods. You know, and
Yeah.
and it's
man.
hard to uproot people with
it's really
tenure
easy to do it
and
that
they
way.
have their.
I'm not like totally sold on these conspiracies, but like hearing them, like it makes you think a little bit because no
Well,
one
you-
trusts their
well,
government.
well,
When
look,
you have they have to make sense now. In like 15 years, it's like, oh, that was
Guys,
real.
we're in such an age of misinformation that you can almost tell me anything you want.
And you might kind of
and
believe it.
I go, hey, it's possible, maybe, you know what I mean?
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong about that.
You could tell me right now, hey, did you guys hear that Trump hired a gorilla to fund the fucking ecology?
You could tell me it was that same gorilla they put to sleep.
and I would kind of be like,
You could tell me it's Jaime that one they put to
Fact.
sleep or whatever.
Did Elon teach him?
happened.
Did Elon teach him the way with that?
Yeah. Well, who would know better?
Oh my God, the fucking Hitler salute.
I love Elon to death for his technological mind, but that shit was fucking funny, man.
His heart to the people.
Made it a little.
I said in his heart to the people,
I love
man.
all the people that were just like, no, it's like a Roman salute. It's a Roman salute. It's like,
Can you not make it harder
No.
for me to defend you, or no?
Yeah. And Elon's kind of like,
Yeah.
Elon's neurodivergent.
Oh,
you know,
shit.
like he's neurodivergent. He doesn't really get it.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's in this high position
he
of power
gets
and
it.
influence, but he doesn't really fucking get it. I
No,
think.
he has
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a form of Asperger's, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's what
no,
I'm
that
talking
is a
about.
fact. That was
Yeah.
a.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Well,
like,
some of the most brilliant minds in
some of
this
his-
world are warped.
oh yeah, of course.
It
if
takes
they're the
it
normal
takes a
ones and we're
fucked
just
up mind
crazy?
to be that smart.
You
I
know?
think you
No,
know what I
man.
mean. It takes a fucked up mind to be that smart.
Yeah, that's why autism and all that shit's
Yeah,
real. Like,
yeah.
you know,
You,
for a
you
long
can't
time
have
we
a
didn't
normal
recognize
mind
it.
and be
Yeah, we
that
didn't
fucking
recognize it.
smart. You know what I mean? You gotta have a.
But
fucked
you're
up
that
mind.
smart in this one little thing.
Yeah.
lots of
That's
things.
what you do.
See,
well.
whoa,
I take my
whoa.
anxiety
You're
and
a specialist.
ADHD.
One little thing is crazy.
as like a superpower.
You're a
My
specialist.
yeah, my anxiety and my ADHD is like a superpower to me because with anxiety it makes me worry so much. I like mostly cover all ground usually when I'm like thinking of anything I
Well,
got to
double
do.
check.
We
You
try.
double
Yeah.
check and over check.
And
yeah.
with ADHD, it allows me to think of multiple things. And like when I freestyle over a beat to write some lyrics or something, I can like cover multiple grounds of lyrics while I'm thinking of words to say because my ADHD has me a little overdrive, and I use it to my advantage.
Well, that's
You know?
actually a really
Yeah.
positive way to spin because, like, you're going to be stuck with the way you're going to be. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you're stuck
You
with
are
you.
that way, aren't
You're
you?
stuck
You
with
might
you.
as well use it to your advantage.
Yeah,
you know
you're
what I
stuck
mean?
with you. Like, you have
Yeah.
these. If you have,
You might
the-
as well learn yourself
and put it to
spin
and put it
for
to
the
work.
best.
Yeah, put it to work for you.
know?
Put it to work for you.
I tell you what, man.
And especially
You have superpowers.
superpowers.
segue into
And I would
putting
agree
it to
with
work.
that. I would agree with that.
Segue into putting it to work. This band's been to work. This
Oh,
band
yeah.
has been
Hey,
working
yeah,
their
yeah.
ass off.
Oh yeah.
Y'all been humping it for a long time, man.
Oh, yeah,
you've been
dude.
going at this for a minute.
I think we're like on year 5 now at Sunset Motel. Like we're like
Yeah.
half a decade after this year, or like midway through this year. I can't remember. I think
Yeah.
we kind of started in 2019, but but
You
it's,
got
it's
them
been a
COVID
while.
years. You got
Yeah.
them
Oh, yeah.
weird COVID years.
COVID
Yeah.
being a bitch. You know?
Yeah,
we
they-
still try to have shows anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was our last show was March or February of 2020, and then we came back in like August with Jerry Robinson of Strange Music. It's like it's still in the heart of COVID, trying to bring back the music to the people in that fucking epidemic where everybody was stuck at home. You know, we were.
Everybody
trying to
was
bring
looking for
back shows.
something. Everybody was looking to
Yeah.
do anything. I mean, everybody just wanted to fucking get out of their house.
It was good to get back out and play shows again. I tell you,
Yeah.
back then it was a release.
It was a real weird like utopia with getting to see everybody.
Oh yeah.
It was like almost like a family reunion of like the industry. Like you're like, hey man. I
Oh
haven't
dude,
seen
it
you."
was insane.
Where have you been for 2 fucking years?
Yeah.
It feels like you just got back from like a fucking
And
war.
every
and
band's
you're
like,
seeing
not
your
writing-
family
not
again.
writing
You're like,
music.
oh.
Yeah.
But no, 5 years. Yeah, I think we're on 5 years, so it's like half a decade of Sunset Motel almost. You know, so it's crazy to think. But we have that one album, but so many shows. You know, and we have this collabs, and we finally got to drop our album just a few years back. So we've been performing all this unreleased music and trying different songs and live shows this whole time, and now we're finally about to drop our second album this year.
Hell
And
yeah.
we wrote it all winter. We put some time into it. We had a bass player leave, and we had to keep on working through it. We had my brother Andrew, which is right now we're announcing that Andrew is back. Motley Drew is back. On
The
Exclusively-
old school. The old school. The
Exclusively
OG,
live here on the
OG.
Aaron and Austin show.
The OG.
Yeah, they're showing me some new songs. I'm getting them down. Just a couple songs that
Yeah.
you know, I wasn't there for. But
Did you guys have to have some brotherly fights to get back in? Like did you have to be jumped back into the game?
Honestly, no.
Yeah, but
their
he
bass
he
player-
left on good terms. You know, he found a job. He was trying to get some
for
stuff.
Yeah, there was no. There was.
You gotta
no
make that money
arguments there.
sometimes.
You
Yeah.
were doing the screen printing vibe, weren't you? Like
I was doing screen printing.
Scallywag
I was,
graphics.
Scallywag.
The vinyl graphics and
Yeah,
stuff like that. It was fun while it lasted, but you know, I sold it. Decided to get into a bigger company. I had to take a break for a little bit to do that.
For sure.
Now that I've been there for a year, you know, I have more freedoms there. So.
Well, and you know you're stable, so now you're like, let's do some
yeah,
music.
Exactly.
You got your shit together. You got your.
I had to get my shit together. Man.
Well, you got to have your bills paid so you can
Hey,
feel
I was
happy.
living out of a van, so I mean,
Yeah.
when it comes
Yeah.
to doing from
Hey,
there to doing this,
that's a crazy thing during COVID. Something that it's kind of hard to speak on and stuff and whatever. But me and my brother, back whenever Sunset Motel was first starting out, we were working construction, and when COVID happened, there was a situation where we had to we went to the lake and we went to a vamper, and a lot of that first album was completed living at a lake, chilling in a van, And
Some
working.
shitty little toilet in some RV.
Oh, dude, no RV. We had a vamper in a tent. We were vibing
How'd
out.
you record? Yeah, how'd you record it?
We didn't yet. But like I said, we
Yeah,
played
David,
unreleased.
demos, like, writing
demos.
songs,
We
and
played
it's all here.
yeah,
We
it's
don't have
all.
to write it down.
I'm like a computer with that shit. It's weird. Like I can sit there and like we can figure out the tempo of something by just me like thinking of.
So
the
I can
song
just,
and-
I'm just gonna write your music and say you stole it from me.
No, literally, I'll tell you this. For the beginning of Sunset Motel, a lot of it was playing unreleased music and trying different sounds out and live on shows. So we'd always like bring a new song or two here and there. And there's songs that we've never played again, like Movement. There's a song that was live and like I
What's
think
that? White Noise.
Oh, White Noise is
That
another
was a
one.
good one too.
Yeah, and
honestly.
The Void and like songs that we played like here and there through things that we've never even dropped, we forgot about and stuff like that. But then we dropped our
There's
album.
still something there though. There's still
Yeah,
something there. You
But
know?
we wrote this album that we dropped, The Moon and Sun. We finally dropped it, and that was a lot of what we were playing this whole time. That was most of our set list this whole time. That's the one people will always remember because I heard that back on this show or whatever, But there's songs that we played every time that not a lot of people remember, and because they'll never be released.
Well, a lot of times they don't remember them because they're not on an album.
Then there never will be.
When somebody can't jam it over and over again, they don't know.
Why wouldn't
Because
you release it?
it just never carried the memorable vibe that we want to put on the album. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
see what happens is these venues, they only give you a certain amount of time to play songs, and we pick out our favorite ones out of that.
Fair enough.
And then we play that so many times, we forget to play the other ones.
Hey, we got it.
And
I got
At a
a
certain
platform.
point, though. At
I
a
got a
certain
platform for you.
that is true.
The Aaron and Austin Show presents. You guys do your unreleased songs.
Hey,
down
look,
for
look.
that.
But very seriously, at a certain point, man,
How fun would that
I'm
be?
not playing music for these fucking venues.
Yeah,
That's
no-
not what I'm doing.
We sometimes
I-
freestyle.
I
even,
play music
like-
for me because I enjoy music, and if I don't play it and I don't enjoy it, then I won't fucking play it. But if I'm jamming out in a jam room and we come up with something that's killer, I'm playing it, man.
Something-
And even if I don't play it long, even if it's okay, I dig it. I'm gonna record it and we'll put it out.
See something fun
Put
about
it out.
playing
Put everything out. all the
when
time,
you play
all the time.
unreleased music at a show. When you play unreleased music at a show, and a lot of people remember your vibe and they fuck with it. Like we had that following. Like back before we had dropped any music, and I think we were already popping 1,000 followers, and we hadn't dropped a single song.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
well,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you guys, at that point, you're smart enough to realize that you finally did put out an album.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of bands like you guys that just hover in that spot.
But that's the thing. We utilize it to our advantage because so many people just fucked with the vibe. When they saw Sunset Motel, they're like, oh, yeah, I'm going. And we were at an advantage where we could just literally freestyle on stage and nobody would even fucking know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fair.
And it was a vibe, and like
And that's fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
but now I can't go, hey man, I really found this fucking band in town that I love.
check it out.
Check them out.
but
And they're
now
like-
you can,
To my
friends.
because we have that album out and
See,
we
that-
released
that's
it 2 years
huge.
ago. I think now we dropped it 2 years ago. We dropped the last one last year at like the beginning of the year, something like that. But now these new songs, it's a whole different vibe. Like
we got a whole different crew.
oh yeah, not the whole. No, me, Drewski, and Andrew.
Well, that's
all
back. That's
original.
back
Old school,
together
old school.
again.
Yeah,
That's back
and
together.
that's
Back
what the
together
first album
again.
was.
Were
And-
you on the first album?
No,
See, there's
he's
a
the
new piece.
Yes,
Well, there's been a
And
Spinal
from what I've
Tap-esque
heard,
drummer situation.
amazing drummer. From
Evan
what I've heard.
actually brought more than just drums to the band. He actually has we have a song called Yummy Sunrise on this next album that we're gonna be dropping, and that's actually Evan's song he brought to the band.
Nice.
And
You wrote it?
Yeah, he wrote the song.
It's a very good song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Excellent. Oh,
we
yeah.
came together, wrote the lyrics to it and everything. He brought an instrumental, and it was already ready to go, man. We just made it Sunset Motelify.
So grab your mic.
Yeah.
If you're bringing a song here, you obviously don't just play drums.
Oh yeah, I know. I
You play
He's
some
a writer.
guitar.
He's
yeah, I
all
play
around.
guitar. I play bass. I was
Yeah.
backup vocals. I play violin. I play with Annie.
Nice.
So,
Literally.
Nice.
Yep,
Yeah.
so,
the liquid sugar connection.
Yep.
Hey, hit up. Hey, where you guys at this week?
Friday, Shamrock, 6 to 8.
There you
So
go.
come out to
There you
Liquid
go.
Sugar Friday. Shame.
And you're
Exactly.
playing violin.
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent. Violin
he's
or
a
fiddle?
man
A little
of
bit of
many
everything.
things.
Yeah.
Violin or
This guy-
fiddle? There's a difference.
No, there's not. It's the
won't-
same.
no,
instrument.
no.
It's-
Violin has strings.
Different
Fiddle
style.
has strings.
I thought it's the way you play.
it is the way to play it.
It's literally how you play it. But hey, I'll tell you this.
I wrong
with
here?
me used to playing cello and him playing violin. I definitely want to fucking get like a violin, cello, fucking.
We need to get something going.
yeah.
That
we
would
need to
be
get
fun.
something going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fun with that.
Oh, yeah.
You get somebody on the fucking what's that sitar thing?
Oh,
A pedal steel.
Pedal
The thing-
steel.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what he calls a sitar.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You're sitting down playing
You're sitting
guitar.
down.
Hey man,
Yeah.
if you know who George Harrison is, you'd understand a sitar.
Oh yeah.
That's a weird
An
instrument.
actual
It is an
fucking
actual.
sitar.
Yeah, it's some weird like giant Indian instrument. Bro.
The
But no, man.
Beatles started it all, okay to me, man. You know, I gotta throw greatness that shit, dude. Because straight up, like people say, oh, it's always cliche to be a Beatles fan. It's like, no, you don't understand. They were the first rock band ever.
Like, it's not cliche. It's fundamental.
Well, and
Yeah,
they
it's
wrote
fundamental as
great
fuck.
lyrics.
Fundamental.
God, they wrote great lyrics.
if you don't fucking understand the Beatles, you miss a lot
Oh,
of
yeah.
rock and roll.
They went straight to India. That's where George Harrison found the sitar, I'm pretty sure, dude. And he was like, if
Ravi
you ever seen
Shankar.
those pictures of
Well,
them,
it's like
just,
they did everything,
tripping
though. They,
acid
like-
out there, fucking.
Oh yeah.
They invented cool album covers. They did like everything.
Oh yeah.
Like they were the first one to like
Well,
really
no,
get get
Ravi
cool
Shankar with the
photography.
sitar. That was the deal.
Sitar is a different type of shit, but it
Immovable frets. It throws all theory just.
Well,
out.
you're not sitting down
Yeah.
playing the
Yeah,
guitar.
but-
I feel like we
yeah,
should name it something
movable.
different.
my favorite movie scene with a sitar. Mike Myers and Love Guru.
That's about the. There's very few scenes worth
Yeah,
it.
that might be
man.
the only one.
That's
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
the best.
It is. Dude. So let's. You guys got to join with us in something that's pretty badass.
Oh yeah.
How did the Battle of the Bands thing go for Damn Jam? Break that down for us a
Oh
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
So
Okay.
you guys are now joining the Aaron and Austin show at the Damn Jam.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna be a great time. We're super excited. We're on day 2, and
Nice.
so we're gonna be rocking. I think 1 to 2 p.m. So we're gonna be a little bit early.
I'll try to play some skills and we'll introduce you guys maybe.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Let's
I
see.
live in Winfield now.
Dude,
This is
I saw ya.
What-
You moved there.
What-
How's
all,
it been?
all
lately?
that
You know,
aside,
good?
all that aside, the Aaron and
Weird,
Austin show is a pretty big,
I
participant
used to live in
Damn
Winfield for a
Jam.
bit. I know. I just
We,
Sorry,
who did we
luck.
get to introduce last year? Dusty Lee and Dustin Lynch.
Yep.
And we outroed Willie Walker Jr. and interviewed a penguin on stage. So it really
It's
happened.
been a fun
No,
interview.
there's actually a really cool story.
He was a
with
bit
that Battle
handsomer
of
than
the
me. He was a
Bands.
little annoying.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So what happened? What happened?
So this Battle of the Band story. So we got thrown into it. So like there was a thing, and then somebody commented on it. And then-
I put your guys' name in that bill.
Dude, I swear. So like somebody put us in a thing, so that we started getting all these comments on this post, and I was like, oh shit. So I shared it, and I was like, hey, comment on this post, and then more people were commenting. So we got thrown into the mix of it, and we got booked on it. So there was the first one. They tried to do a second one, but I think it kind of fell through a little bit because they asked us to perform again because there was like a slot or whatever. There was a lot of mix up with the thing.
Well, they were trying to do it again at the place that was not really open.
Yeah.
Well, it was the.
It
wa-
still was really cool. Everything they did with it, like when we showed up, like the stage was cool, the lights were cool,
Yeah.
everything was badass.
They're
but
great
it's an
production
outside. It was an
company.
outside
Great
venue.
people, dude.
It was
Yeah.
an outside venue, and by the time that they were trying to do the second event,
Yeah.
like it wasn't.
I think
it
they were
was
trying to do
cold.
a Union Stockyard or something. It was
Yeah,
like
that's the place, the stockyard.
Yeah.
The stockyard place. And shout
Yeah,
out to them, they're cool.
And that place
I
is
told
really
him I'd be
cool.
down though. You know what I'm saying? I've never played Union
I'll put a
Stockyard
coat
now.
on. Shit.
Yeah, shit. Let's go.
That place is awesome though.
But no, it was really cool. We got to show up. We did our thing. I think before the winter was was another band that we played with. There was a few country artists after us, and there was like a rock, like they called Gaslight or something. It was like a super heavy.
Weren't they
band.
the other ones that won with you guys?
I don't remember. No. It's Silent Avenue. who
Silent
won.
Avenue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Which Silent Avenue? and
Thank you for
Sunset
knowing
Mo-
that, David.
Absolutely.
I was like, I didn't want to have to fucking go through my.
No, Sunset Motel and Silent Avenue have actually performed many times. Sunset Motel and Silent Avenue opened up Mac Lethal together,
Nice.
and we opened up Trap together, and we're about to do the Damn Jam together.
Nice.
It's
Oh, yeah.
it's super sick, dude. I want to low
So it's
key.
kind of cool. You guys kind of came full circle together.
Oh yeah.
What if we get them on the show together?
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, shit.
Yeah, and Damn Jam.
yeah.
Yeah, come on a
Yeah,
couple times,
yeah.
babe. We had some fun out of Damn Jam.
Hey,
Baby.
he'll be out there, so you know.
And it's gonna even get grimier and more fun out there at Winfield this year. Guys, get your tickets early to Damn Jam. We're 2 days. We're July 19th and 20th out there at Winfield Fairgrounds. Make sure that you get a fucking ticket. Get your campgrounds. It's gonna be a party. There's
Guys,
20 artists this year.
And it's awesome campgrounds. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Look,
Oh, yeah, we're upgrading.
The
We're
Bluegrass
upgrading.
Festival's there every year.
Me and my brother are from Winfield, and we used to go to a lot
know,
of shit
yeah.
over there. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the
that's where
Pecan Grove. I mean, if you're camping, that's where you want to be,
Yeah,
isn't
a
it?
bunch of bluegrass concerts out there, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's where that-
festival. Yeah.
That's
The
where
whole
that-
festival.
That's
All
where
All
the
right, so this one
Winfield
time,
Bluegrass
I
Festival.
went there. I wasn't planning on getting drunk, and
I wasn't planning on.
yeah, I wasn't planning on
see.
it. But this one guy comes up to me and he goes, "You ever have moonshine before?" And I was a little kid, so I was like, "No, what's moonshine?" He goes, "This shit will fucking knock you out of your shoes."
Yeah.
So I was like, "All right." So I was like, "I'm gonna try it." I took one drink, dries out your mouth instantly, right?
Instant.
Oh yeah, when it's that
Instantly.
hot, when it's full of alcohol.
Oh yeah, it was just
Yeah.
straight.
It's like
Okay.
120 proof.
So
and-
just off that one shot, I woke up under an RV somewhere.
2 days
And
later.
I have no idea how I got there. Like it was.
You had a record contract. You're like, how the fuck did
I had no idea.
So,
I have no idea. Honestly, I woke up. I felt like shit. I had to get home, man. I was
There
like,
you go.
so my birthday, September 16th, right over that festival every year.
Dude,
So growing up, I got tickets to that
Speaking-
festival every year. All my firsts happened to
he
that
needs to
fest.
come to the Reggae Rapids Festival. The Farm Fresh Reggae.
Yes.
You guys should come.
Yes.
Dude.
That's right up Aaron's alley.
You guys would have a.
It's out in Iowa. We go every year. That we play it every year, and it's a
Where is it at?
freaking great time. It's out Cedar Rapids, Iowa. It's a really
Yeah.
great
I just
time.
need a
LED
golf cart,
wall.
man. That's it.
that is one thing we need for bands.
No, you
too,
gotta
is
pay
that
us.
LED
Need a
wall.
fucking
We're
golf
going back
cart.
out there again this year. Actually, a cool
I
thing
hate
is I've
walking
talked to
around.
Reggae Rapids, and there's talks about dropping 2 more collabs between bands.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah,
but-
it's
put
gonna
our
be-
put our
Hey,
podcast in there here.
And you did a cool collab with him.
Yeah, the permissions. Yeah,
you did a great collab.
banger. It's legalized in America. It's the anthem, man. You know what I'm saying?
I like your
Yeah.
passion about
Yeah,
that. Say it
good.
again.
It's a legalized
See,
in
you gotta
America.
put that. He couldn't do it without putting that arm up
Yeah,
again.
legalized in America. Come on, it's
Right.
too late already.
Legalized everywhere. lift the tax stamp. Lift all that shit.
No, my first bar in that song it's straight attack at it because I'm like, it's a renegade, good grade smoke against the man, got it legal all around me in my state, they say it's banned, media makes a drug, but we're growing plans like they planted white in the 80s, they gave it straight to the man. You know what I'm
I
saying?
like it.
yeah,
I like it.
yeah.
It's clean. It's clean. It's real clean.
It's
and
a
we are
good-
surrounded, man. Nebraska just passed it. I didn't think Ricketts.
No,
was ever
I knew we would be the last to fall. We
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
the
we
last.
surrounded
I
now.
thought
Yeah,
Oklahoma
Bible Belt
would be the
shit.
last to
Yeah,
fall.
right, and they
Bible
went-
Belt and shit.
Tattoos.
Let's be
were,
honest.
like,
Okay.
illegal. How long?
Can I be
Zero
hon-
policy?
can I be
Like,
honest with-
zero
Crazy.
tolerance? Yeah.
I really thought you're right. I will be 49 and Oklahoma be 50.
they're the middle of the
Sorry.
Bible
And
Belt, they're the
that
belt
re-
buckle.
And
You
they
know
were
what
like,
I'm
they were
saying?
like, fuck it.
Yeah, Oklahoma's like instantly. All right, fuck it. Yeah.
And they're like, we can't even grow good weed in this town because we got red dirt everywhere and the shit got seeds in it. It's terrible. They had to just ship shit in from every goddamn real grower in town, and they had to build all indoor grows. You can't grow fucking shit in Oklahoma. But they was like, shit, fuck it, we'll go. That's how sad this.
Oh.
It's just Kansas. Good God, fix
I just remember
fix
the
your
thing.
politics, shit. Who do we vote for in this goddamn country?
A crazy thing real quick before we move on too far, the Damn Jam thing, I do want to give a shout
Yeah,
out.
keep going to him.
So Evan had to dip for just a second to go on a mission. He had a side quest. So guess who we brought
Yeah,
back?
what? No, don't gloss over that. What'd you do? Go,
Guess who we
so
brought
are you a
back?
superhero? You had to go into space?
I was in North Carolina.
He went on a side
Particularly
quest.
Invincible.
He went on a side quest. But I want to give a
Yeah,
shout out real
definitely
quick.
side
Would you
quest.
eat moon pods and walk around in the fucking forest?
No, I
Or-
was surfing and helping someone move.
I want to give a quick shout out because I know he'll probably watch it. Nate, the original drummer of Sunset Motel, he'll probably watch this, and I want to give him a shout out. Hey, he came back within 2 weeks' notice after a year and a half of not being in the band and remembered all the songs and learned a few to do that Battle of the Bands that we won. It was I think it was mainly decided by like the people that were doing the judging that were there, because there wasn't really a crowd to vote live there.
Well, they took online votes after
And that
us.
too, yeah. And which our crowd showed up for us. You know
Well, I
what I mean?
pimped you guys. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, anybody that's been on our show, I'm going to run them through the mill.
But-
I want you guys to be out there with us. Fuck it.
Nate
a lot of
killed
fun,
that
dude.
shit.
Yeah.
Nate killed that
Yeah.
shit. And what's crazy is the stage died on us twice. We played the same song 3 times.
So you mean like electricity died?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, hear me out. No, the electricity died the first time, and then my vocals were not on the second time. We played the whole song. My vocals weren't even on. So like,
So you're screaming into a mic and nobody's hearing shit.
yep. And I'm hearing it through the monitor, but nobody's hearing shit.
Nobody's
So
hearing shit.
here's the
You're
thing.
having fun.
Oh yeah. So the song's done, and everybody's like, "We couldn't hear you singing."
Video in the crowd of that would be so funny.
Here's the thing. There was a good amount of people there, so we were like, all right, so let's get the vocals worked in. So we got the vocals working, and then I looked out there and I said, hey, we're gonna play the same song, or should we move on to the next song? And then everybody was like, do it again, because like I don't know, they
Okay,
were fucking
so as
with
they were
it.
playing, I couldn't hear Dave.
He was in the
I
audience.
was literally yelling at the sound guy, like literally yelling.
He was like,
at
why
him.
couldn't I hear his voice?
I
They
can't
love
hear him.
that. They love
I
that.
can't hear
when
him.
you do that.
Yeah, I'm a sound guy. I get it. I was like, bro, don't do.
Well, the people.
But I respect that. I respect that my brother had my back.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
It was a battle of the
I'll give
bands.
you guys a
You know what I
hack.
mean?
I'll give you guys a hack. Most of the people that work in engineering are super socially awkward and hard to deal with.
Oh, that's true.
So if you really put a lot of pressure on them, they operate
They
way
do
worse.
what you want them to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what
they instantly snap into a productive mode.
So what I do is put as much pressure on that person as possible until they almost break.
Yeah.
No, you bribe them with Legos.
All
Shout out Nate Kuntz. Shout out
I
Nate
love
Kuntz.
Legos.
I need to know, sound guy, is are we ready in 10 minutes or do I gotta tease the crowd here for another 20? Just give me a fucking real answer. And they all just stand there like this. So nothing? All right.
I'm gonna be going to Best Buy to go buy this new R2D2 Lego set they came out with. It's gonna be dope. I'm gonna put that right above my bed. Yeah, Legos are the
You should
shit.
put a
They
speaker
Legos
and
are
play
awesome.
bass out of it.
And Legos don't exist. They're Lego.
Show it to every sound
Gotta pull the S
engineer.
off of it.
Every show, bring it. You gotta show
Yeah,
them.
they bring it every.
Yeah.
There you
They're
go.
like, oh my god, yes.
That's the
I'll
thing,
make
though.
it
You're gonna
sound
fuck it up,
brilliant.
though.
This is the way.
You have to put it in like a little
It's a
case.
Mandalorian Legos.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I when I watched the Mandalorian for the first time, I was like, man, this is gonna be some cliche Star
was
Wars
solid.
bullshit.
It was solid.
But then I was like, bro, yeah, no. And I will say this Baby Yoda thing. I am still curious of what that turned into. I haven't had Disney Plus for a bit, so I haven't watched it for a while.
What's
but-
funny is Disney knows when to hit you with the more adult stuff and when to hit you with the kid stuff.
Yeah.
So like they're like.
Everybody's a kid at heart.
So if anybody's ready, just a heads up, Daredevil finna bring a show.
Oh
So
shit.
be ready for that Daredevil show. If you ever liked the Daredevil that was on Netflix, that was done by Marvel, they're coming back with it 6 years after it releases here like in a month. Like that is gonna be a fucking show. Like it's gonna be gritty and good. Like sometimes like they've been doing a lot of woke shit and Marvel shit's been pretty whack.
See the TV shows. I here recently. I just got back into watching TV shows. Like for a while there, I wasn't doing shit, but like scrolling and playing video games and like playing on my computer and shit. But now I'm like back to like kind of getting into some shit, and everything that's coming out lately, I feel like literally is just a repeat. Like once Rick and Morty came out, everything's got to be Rick and Morty. Once Brickleberry came out, everything's Brickleberry.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Like-
it's hey, you have something successful. How can I change that formula?
And
Slightly
they don't
and
even
make
change
work
it.
for me?
Well,
They don't even
everything-
change it,
everything's
though.
Not really.
copycat.
They don't
Yeah.
change shit. They're
Not
just like,
much.
okay, yeah,
That
same thing.
Fallout
No,
show.
they change it
Fallout,
just enough for.
that's
They
pretty
give you
dope.
different characters. They
They change it just enough.
Can I-
Squid Game season 3
Right here,
coming soon, too.
say right here before they didn't hear you before you started.
Oh, Squid Games.
Before
season
that,
3 's
before that,
coming
before
soon?
that.
Oh yeah, Fallout season 2 is coming soon too. Yeah.
Fallout was dope.
You know
Oh,
why?
Fallout's lit.
You
Like,
know
that
why
series
Fallout was dope?
good.
I wanted him to
I
bring that up.
loved it.
I
that
had him
series
bring it
was
up.
good.
That show's dope because of one man. Walter fucking Goggins is one of the best actors in the fucking country, and people don't know it.
Right
That
now.
some
Right
bitch is
now.
amazing.
Yeah. Right now he's
Everything that
coming up.
he's in is amazing. Goddamn show.
Well, fuck with it.
Walton Goggins, get your name right. You know who I think he should
Get your
play?
name right.
You know who I think he should play?
Who's that?
So check this out. Sweat this. I always thought that Walton Goggins would be one of the best Jokers ever.
I feel like I could be a good Joker myself.
Have you-
Like
have
I've
you
always
ever-
been the
Isn't he,
Joker
like,
for
really
Halloween.
short?
You know.
Have you ever? He's short. Well, so is Christian Bale's shorter than a goddamn kitten.
They can make him look tall.
Yeah. If my camera's
That's why people fucked up because Ben Affleck, even though he was a questionable Bruce Wayne, he was the best looking Batman we've ever had because there's no way
Little hair
a
flying
guy
around over there.
the size of Christian
I beg
Bale.
to differ. George Clooney.
George Clooney was a good Batman, but Christian Bale was the hardest.
I'm
Batman.
talking about in the Batman
Yeah.
suit. I'm just talking about in the Batman suit.
Oh yeah, okay. Ben
Only-
Affleck makes a harder.
Hey,
Batman,
unpopular,
yeah.
unpopular
And he looks
opinion.
super
Robert
He's the only one that
Pattinson.
makes sense. He's the only one that makes
He
sense.
looks
He's
like
the one
a
that
cool
built the
Batman.
nice-
Low
So if I'm throwing a guy across the room, I need
Very
to be
emo
6
Batman.
foot.
very emo, but Batman's kind of
210
emo. My
pounds.
parents
Oh, it
died.
totally is.
You know, like,
Yeah, like
He
Ben
has to fill out
Affleck
the
is the
suit.
size of Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
The Christian
he's
Bale
basically
is
a vampire,
5
right? Come on.
foot 6,
Batman.
150-pound man. Like there's no way he's beating up 10 guys in a room.
In all honesty, Justice League movies and shit like that, they fucked up Batman because
they
Batman was so much better with Christian Bale though. You got to think about with
No,
Bane,
Bruce Wayne was
all that
better.
Well, look,
fucking
No,
bad.
Bruce
I like
Wayne
them
was
all.
better. Batman was not. This is my point. Bruce Wayne was better. Christian Bale is the best
Bruce
Wayne.
Oh,
But
you-
he's not good as a Batman. He's a tiny little fucking guy. I can pick up and throw across the room. He's a little tiny dude.
I just liked all the. I just like the direction on those. You know, like Tim.
Well,
Burton.
Christopher Nolan directed some of the best.
Tim Burton for me is the
Tim
Batman.
Burton, yeah, I like Tim Burton.
That's my guy.
Tim Burton.
That's my guy, right? Like Tim Burton did Batman, but like
I will say there's
all the incarnations sucked, and then we had Christopher Nolan's Batman reinventing it for me.
Yeah,
That
made it
worked.
the best.
Yeah.
That worked for
Made it
me. You know
Ben
what I mean?
Affleck as Batman. I honestly was like,
As
really,
the Batman,
really,
in the
but then he
Batman
did
suit,
it,
he makes
and I was like, okay, yeah.
Bruce
When
Wayne.
Superman
you know-
came to save the day, he almost cried. You remember that scene?
Yeah, he did. Actually, that's fucked up. I watched that scene today. Well, and did they not find the perfect Superman? I mean, that guy.
Hey,
Yeah.
All right.
Well, he's poised. He's poised to actually.
Henry Cavill, badass.
He's actually poised now that since the DC universe is falling apart to play.
Well, you know
to
he's
play
making that
Wolverine.
Warhammer. That
He's gonna
Warhammer
play
show.
Wolverine too.
Oh, Wolverine.
Yeah,
that's
Oh, you're talking about Henry Cavill?
Yeah, he's gonna play a variant of. He's gonna play a variant of Wolverine in the new Secret Wars movie.
So we're just gonna have like Ryan Reynolds and Henry Cavill do all the characters.
Everything.
Like,
Well,
Why
all-
not?
Well, you also
It's all masks, so fuck
You know who they hired? You know they hired Tom Cruise to play a variant
Hey,
of
always,
Iron Man.
always remember
Of Iron Man.
Talk
Henry
about
Cavill.
short ass motherfuckers in Hollywood, man.
Hey.
Tom Cruise.
Always remember that Henry Cavill got
that is
replaced
short.
by the man who couldn't bring Miley Cyrus her flowers.
Damn, what is that?
What the hell? Sad boy moment.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm gonna need a little bit more.
Nobody knows.
Did you buy like stock in somebody and it?
I just made a joke.
Swing
I just
and a
made a
miss.
joke. I just made a joke that went over everyone's head.
That
All
was a
right,
swing and a miss.
you ready? You ready? I'm gonna explain it.
Yeah.
So,
Break it down.
what's the guy's name? Thor?
Christopher Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth.
Liam Hemsworth.
No, that's Chris Hemsworth.
No, I know, but I'm talking about
Liam
Liam
Hemsworth's brother.
He replaced Henry Cavill as The Witcher.
Okay.
And that's fucking wild, right? That's like everybody. Like Henry Cavill's about to be. Supposedly, I saw a thing about Henry Cavill being Wolverine in World War Hulk.
Yes.
And I saw.
Well, they also said he was going to be this next Superman forever, and then replaced
World
him.
War Hulk.
Yeah, no.
Well, we got 3 big Marvel movies coming: Secret Wars, World War Hulk, and another one.
World War Hulk is bringing back all the Hulks.
Oh my God, that's badass.
Well, it's going to lead into World War Hulk with the newest Captain America movie that comes out.
There's another Captain America.
But can you
comes out
believe?
on
Can you
February
believe that
14th.
Liam
what? They should
Hemsworth
just
is
name
taking over
themselves
Henry
a never-ending
Cavill's spot as
story,
The Witcher?
you know?
See,
They're just
like
gonna keep on going.
Well, The Witcher's is not that cool.
Yeah, well, The Witcher. Yeah, that's
The
what I'm
thing
saying.
about-
The Witcher's whack.
I love
It's a
Marvel.
I love that
series.
show. I love that show.
Fuck off. The Witcher's all right.
Hey, The Witcher.
Well, it's really whack without Henry. It's really whack without.
No, that's the thing.
That's
Now
really
that
where you're
Liam Hemsworth
you're just
in there,
butthurt.
I'm not watching
You're
it.
Hey,
You're just butthurt. You're
The Witcher
fucking
was dope, but
dude-less.
like you can't really get tied to anything on Netflix because they're just gonna cancel that bitch.
That's so
You know what I
funny.
mean? Like you love this series. It's
You know,
amazing.
well, they'll keep telling you that
Netflix
Mindhunter's going to come back.
fuck it,
to
I'm out.
TV
That or
shows-
they'll replace
Do you
him
think
with
TV
the
shows
good
will
actor
take
with
out
the guy.
movies Eventually,
I do.
you think TV shows will take out movies?
I do
eventually?
because I feel the
Well, it's all
attention
coming back.
span of
Well,
the
it's all
average
coming back.
American shortening.
They're all the
The
same.
attention span shortening.
Yeah.
So I don't think you're gonna get 2-hour fucking movies.
Yeah, because you
anymore.
sit there and you want to go to the movie theaters to watch a movie, right? Why
Yeah.
not set it up to where you can go watch a season, like binge watch a season at the movie
That's
theater?
what's actually happening.
Because
You know?
they're
Yeah.
never going to give up on the fact that you will go into a place, a building,
Yeah.
and buy $3 worth of shit
But
for
people
$20.
aren't doing it. People
Yeah.
aren't doing
When
it.
you
anymore.
when you buy, dude, one person walks in there and buys popcorn
I'm telling
that
you
costs
right now.
9 cents
I
for them.
sneak shit
Look,
in.
look.
Fuck those
Every
prices.
time.
hey.
Every time. What do you mean?
So
Guys,
what
but
is-
you know what I'm saying? You don't realize that they're popping popcorn concessions that they make on at a movie and
Why do they charge $15 for a fucking drink?
even if
though?
8 dudes is in
God.
there. Even if 8 dudes is in there and 4 of them bought popcorn, they broke even or better.
Yeah, but you're just telling me the reason why it's going under.
Yeah.
Because right now on Prime, I can get Wicked. It's in the theaters right
Well,
now.
now,
I can rent
now let's-
Wicked and
now-
watch it in
now-
my
now.
own
That is so
fucking
fact.
house.
No,
That's
but
so
I will.
fact.
But I will
I
put
can
much
eat
as
a-
you want,
I can
though.
eat a goddamn
But I'll put this
steak
up against
dinner.
you. I like
Yeah.
the experience of a movie theater.
Yeah,
I like to
you-
take my son to an IMAX
Hey,
movie.
I love the
you're
experience
right,
of a drive-in more than a movie theater.
Well, you're just trying to get high in the background.
Yeah, I literally like it more. So I think more drive-ins should be a thing and less movie theaters.
Drive-in should come back.
No.
Make going out as
No.
a bigger deal.
Sad
Bigger deal.
confession. I've never
No,
been to a drive-in.
no, it's
You've
dead.
never been to a
Never.
drive-in?
Never. I've never
He's
been.
never been to a
Never.
drive-in.
Hey, so I'll tell you
He's
this.
great.
Drive-ins are
His
cool.
life will be just fine without the drive-in.
Drive-ins
That's
are
true,
cool.
though. That is true.
We do not
But
want
you
to
gotta
bring-
try it.
We're not
take.
gonna. We're
That's
not
the
gonna bring
first-
back the drive-in.
Hey,
Fuck the drive-in.
Drive-ins are
It's
cool.
so
but like,
cool.
There's 3 movies in a row.
Oh,
I'm
my
gonna
car-
make it through like
Yeah, when is the
I
last
got my
time-
first handy at a drive-in.
When's
All right, like,
Hey,
Nostalgia.
what's up?
That's why they're cool.
it.
That's why they're
right
cool.
there.
No, that-
Nostalgia.
And who wants to sit in their car?
That
for
was my
3
whole
movies?
opinion of them. I was like, I thought it was
I'm
just
just
for
kidding.
like high school teenagers, just to kind of like, you know, this is like the place where they go.
You don't sit in your car yet.
You know,
Guys, the drive-in's dead. Get over it.
Hey, no, it's so fun to put an air mattress
I've
in the
never
back of your
experienced
truck
It is.
That's
It
and
is.
fucking lay back there, eat
And I'm
snacks,
sure
and
you-
watch a movie.
I'm sure you fingered some girl that didn't know any better.
Oh no! Here's the thing. I've never taken a
clean my
date to the
fingers that
fucking
way,
drive-in
yeah.
because I stay invested.
You know
I
how
just
mechanics
love the
have-
vibes.
I
I've
have-
literally never taken a girl to drive-in.
I have
This
you
is
just
facts.
like the movie.
I've taken.
If
I've
a girl
taken.
sees this and I've taken you, call me out,
I don't believe it.
That and if you take a girl to a drive-in, you're in for 6 hours of a date.
dude. Yeah, that's what I'm
3
saying. I'm trying to
fucking
pay
movies.
attention.
You better like that.
You know, I
girl.
can't pay
that's
attention to no
2
girl. I'm trying to pay
times,
You better
attention.
snacks and a nap.
That's what
And
I'm
that's
Three
saying.
movies,
You better
snacks,
bring.
and
You
a
better
nap.
bring a battery pack so your car will start again. Oh, great,
fucking hours of
great
the day.
sound I'm listening to through my fucking car or that shitty box thing you set on your car.
You have
Fuck
to
that.
tune in
And I'm
the
sitting in my
radio.
car for 3 hours. Jesus Christ, I can walk out in the parking lot and smoke at the regular IMAX. I don't want to go to a shitty.
See, I just
I don't want to sit in my car.
I'm just like,
Right
I don't want to
there,
sit in my
right
car
there.
for 4 hours.
It's like I need to go to the bathroom. Why is every car fogged up? Like,
yeah.
Why can't we not
Don't
watch?
put your door and just piss on the floor, all right? That's how we always done it. You
Why
know?
can't we just
Always-
watch-
Yeah, dude,
why can't we just watch
fuck
one movie
walking
and go
all
home?
the way to the bathrooms. I mean, you just,
I drive a Rav. There's no way.
Why don't we just watch one movie?
All right.
And I'm not gonna lie. 2 times in my life, I've been woken up by the drive-in staff because I was the only car still in the thing. They were like, "Hey," it was like me and my girlfriend was passed out in the back. And they were like, "Hey, you guys got to get the fuck out of here."
Congratulations, you guys get the badge for today.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. And you go to your car and you wish, please start, because I've had my
Yeah, no
I've had my
shit.
I've had my
Yeah.
goddamn
Every-
You've
radio
been
on
playing
for
that radio for 6 hours.
Just hear that.
Dude, it's gonna beats gonna be
yeah.
dead.
Yeah, you,
David,
you
weren't you saying
so
something about Sunset Fest 4, though?
Oh no,
Is
he
that
called it
going down?
out.
Is that
He
going
called
down?
it out. Okay,
Is that
are
so
we still doing it?
okay, all right. So I took
What
a
happened was
yeah, exactly. Allegedly,
This is something we were doing out at that Nest record spot.
yeah, no, it was Boss Man Studios.
Yeah.
And me and Boss Man's been working together since before we
Shout out
knew
to Boss
Nest
Man. We
Records.
love you to the end
Yes.
of the,
Yeah,
the
Boss
world,
Man.
baby. That guy's done more than we can ever thank you for.
Facts.
And that's all I'm going to say. Finish what you're saying.
Great thing.
So I
He
met
is
I met
everybody's daddy.
Thank you.
I met Boss Man before he was in the music scene. Really, he was getting involved like around the time I met him, and I brought him to Nest Records with me, and I'm happy I did because you know it blossomed him into what he's doing for the scene nowadays. You know, he's out there, he's supporting a lot of people, doing a lot of things. But
killing it, man.
I'm blessed to be able to say that he came in and got involved.
I'm blessed
with-
to say he's a friend of mine.
You know, yeah, he's a great guy, and I'll tell
He's a
you,
friend to everybody who meets him.
whenever
Yeah.
we
Say hi to Boss Man
Well,
when
and
you
he's
see him.
always down to promote somebody's passion.
Hey,
So
listen to his
so if
music
you don't
too.
know the Boss Man, get passionate,
Hey,
bitch.
Boss Man has his own shit out too. He has his
oh
own
yeah,
music.
you'll listen to
Definitely
Boss
check that
Man
out.
shit. Dog.
I did. I heard some of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's really interesting
okay, so
shit.
now
I
if-
love it.
Okay, so I don't bring this out much, but we're gonna have some fun at Boss Man's expense a little bit.
But I will say
like
this.
so, like
So-
right when we started this, they tried to do. Remember when they tried to do the same thing? You can go check on YouTube. Nest Records with Boss Man did a podcast with a band right after we started our first podcast 3.5 years ago. Remember, it almost looks the exact same.
Yeah.
Do you remember it? All right.
Side by side.
Hey, I will say, Boss Man has been super interested in podcasting and
Yeah.
stuff for a while.
He is, and he is, and
He won't do the damn show.
No, he did. No,
but
he
he
did.
been interested.
No, he did do this show. He interviewed two. He did 2 shows. No, he will do our show. He'll do our show. He'd do our show in a minute. He's a,
I bet he'd be interested.
he's a
So
great.
you know what?
I'd love to have him. I'd
If
love
Boss
to have
Man's out there making music, Let's get him a live show.
Exactly.
You know, let's get
Get Boss
a
Man
live
booked.
show.
Well,
Yeah.
we all owe that man something.
We owe him a badass system with a badass show.
Let's say we all.
He's gonna hit it.
Hell yeah. Hey, he comes to open mic at Barleycorns. I run open mic at Barleycorns every Sunday. But that shit, he comes out and he'll do that shit every now and again. And I'll tell you, I appreciate this man because I was given the opportunity to start a festival, and I threw it every year until last year. It started with a kegger.
Did we miss
It
a year?
went to a big ass party, and then it
did
turned
miss
into
a
a
year.
real fucking festival. And I'll tell you, I've been waiting. The third one was a real festival.
Don't cry.
You know what I'm saying? It was a real festival.
Go
I
ahead
know
and cry.
it's a
Go ahead.
baby of
That's
mine.
I do see it too.
I saw the.
I will say
Folks
I
listening.
cried. I cried the first time that
Because
on
I was twitching a bit.
Sunset Fest 3, I did cry because I was able to stand there, look out, see a crowd of people having a good time the entire time. And
Is that the one we did under the basement of the?
yeah, and we moved it back up top for the EDM. Yeah. It was fucking
Back and
awesome.
forth based on the rain. that day. We
Yeah.
had rain.
I wanted to do the stage, the speakers
had-
under, and the
I'm
bands
not
on
gonna lie.
top,
I'm not gonna lie.
but
One
it
of my,
didn't work out because of rain.
You know
I'm not
what?
gonna lie. One of our
The
biggest
first Sunset Motel show or festival.
Sunset Fest, yeah.
Sunset Fest. I was actually starting it myself.
I'm getting
David
into it. I'm gonna
stepped
let you
in.
guys know about the
David
fourth one.
stepped
Hold
in
on.
when he found out that I was just going to throw this festival for Sunset Motel, and David stepped in. He didn't just step in though. This motherfucker.
I
takes
took it over. He gave me the idea.
This dude gets so obsessive over the little things.
So
But
hear me
I
out.
like a hardworking mardmotherfucker.
He's
though.
obsessive. It's not,
Dude,
there's
I've-
Have you
hardworking,
ever met
and then
David?
there's
It's better than the opposite.
I'm a
the
crazy
ADHD, I
motherfucker to
swear
get
to
a goal
God.
done. I'll tell you right now.
This dude gets shit
yeah.
done.
I'll work
That's what
with.
I'm
Hey,
talking about.
David, I'll work with
What I
you.
love about you.
David, I'll work
Hey,
with Jeannie.
I took a break from the band. This dude never did.
I swear
This
to God, I
dude's
won't.
been fucking
No, you don't
grinding
take. You don't take a
Sunset
break.
Motel since day
You don't
one.
take a
Yeah.
break.
Oh, never.
Yeah.
You need somebody like that to always be pushing.
I always say this, but I always get called cocky. That's why I never say it. But like in this
Hey.
moment, he's giving me some praise. I'm gonna say it's like I'm built different.
Yeah,
Short.
I'm your older brother, so I felt like talking shit just there.
He did the shit on me.
I'm gonna hold back because this is your moment.
But he's. But you're also. But you're
You're saying
also.
I'm,
Hey, but I'll give it to him so it don't sound so cheesy. David works hard.
I do. I try really
I mean,
hard.
I know since the day one of the Aaron and Austin show, David and his band has always wanted to be on. They always want to promote their shit.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it makes my job easy. Like writing the outline today is like it just. I didn't even have to look at it. It's like you guys are
We already
working
know, we
hard.
already know.
You're doing shit that
this
shit
dude
that works
wakes
on.
up productive. All right.
I did you guys see? I just did a video. I posted. I'm doing
Nobody
vlogs.
likes that video.
I'm doing vlogs. I'm doing vlogs now because I'll tell you, I'm 27. I'm 27 years old. I run a.
I relate.
Nah, I'm 27 years old. I run a company. I run a band and
Pimp your company. Pimp your company.
Yeah, Integrity Landscaping and Construction. We do home improvement. Anything you need a tree chopped down, you need a fence built, you need a deck built,
Yeah,
you
hit up
need a
David.
door hung. Anything you need at the house.
Do you guys? Can I ask you a couple questions real quick? Do you do like concrete work, fence work, and stuff?
It depends. We do concrete work to an extent.
As long as it's not crazy.
There's certain licenses that we got to get for certain things. But like,
Well,
yes, we do concrete.
Well,
work.
I will say I'll push some people your way. Just so I know what you're.
Me and my brother Ben are both like. My brother Ben is like almost a decade year mason, and I'm about a 3-year mason. We're both experienced into doing anything construction, concrete and masonry, brickwork.
What's your like where's your money made? Where's your like,
I'll
what are you
say-
guys the best at?
During
Landscaping,
during
probably.
the winter, it's tree work, and when the weather's nice, fence work and stuff like that.
That's right.
Yeah, he's an arborist, and he actually
There you
comes
go.
in and
All
helps
right,
me with a lot of my tree work during the winter. We actually did a tree job the other
So
day.
you're a little bit like
A woman had a tree.
Edward Scissorhands.
A woman. had-
Arborist training, not fully.
Well, he's not
arborist
fully
yet.
licensed, but
not
we-
fully yet. I'm
we were-
almost there. Yes.
We were able to
Yep.
help a woman out the other day. So this woman doesn't have a lot of funds, and her church was funding to get her tree chopped down.
Very nice.
And so we gave her as low of a bid as we could. We took down.
Welcome to be a small business owner.
You know what I'm saying?
How it is.
Like, you
doing
know,
shit for
You still have to
basically
take a little
nothing.
bit,
But we got to help this woman out. She had 2 giant. It was a birchwood elm,
No, it was a Siberian elm.
Siberian elm. I was still thinking birchwood for some reason.
So it was frozen.
Siberian elms. It was it wasn't quite frozen, but there was 2 massive limbs hanging over the house. Hazard in case
It would have taken her house out.
Yeah.
It was bad.
The tree, it had kind of what I like to say, kind of like overgrown its pot. It's kind of nearing the end of its life cycle, you know. So it's like there's these two massive branches overhanging the house. Massive limbs, you know, if it was to come crashing down, it would have caused a lot of damage.
And me and Evan, Sunset Motel up on her roof, just chopping down this giant, massive branch, swinging
everything
big old
down.
things.
Oh yeah,
dude.
Slinging ropes up into the tree.
We got some videos and stuff. I'm going to be posting it on my vlog. I posted on Sunset Motel's pages here soon. I'm dropping all the vlogs on YouTube, all of them, and I'm going to be doing snippets of them on Reels. But if you follow our YouTube, you'll be able to see the vlogs. I do jobs, so you'll be able to see before and afters of like sod laying, garden reconstruction.
I do that shit. It's satisfying. People love that shit.
And it's all going to be on Sunset Motel's YouTube because, you know, it has Sunset Motel doing it. You know what I'm saying?
What's that one guy's name?
SB Mowing.
Yeah, follow SB Mowing's model a little bit.
That we're pretty much like that. But we're not like, hey, we're going to do it for free, you know, because like, hey, time is money.
First and foremost, I didn't.
He's a great guy for doing that.
I mean the way.
Fucking great guy.
I mean the way to film it.
He's funded.
I know he is, but the fact that he built his monetized section to be able to do that for free for the customers.
That took him a lot of time and a lot of effort.
Well,
he's a great guy.
Can I say one thing that's really sad, actually? Because actually, before a private company had to eat that money, which I feel sorry for a guy that works his ass off to have to go out and do that for our city and for our players. Believe it or not, the Parks Department of the city of Wichita used to do that. So anybody that was having trouble or a lot that was owned by the city or was foreclosed on or whatever it was, the Parks Department used to handle that. And so that it now is falling on small businesses like you and SB Mowing to go and take care of those for money. I'm glad that they are making content out of it and making a name for
money
it.
on it. They're making money on it.
But it's sad.
I've been making content here lately, and I got Adobe Premiere again. I went back when I was with Nest Records, Sunset Motel and Nest Records. By the way, like when we want to do our own thing, they're doing more of the thing, and with us being able to do this, we don't have to worry so much about what, like, because I used to help Tony a lot with Nest Records and everything. So now
I like that you guys buy yourself as,
you know what I'm saying? It allows me to do more for what we're doing.
I think you guys grew more.
You know, and hey, they
grew more. That's all
they're
I'm saying.
Still doing their thing. We're doing our thing, you know, and the thing is,
and I'll collaborate with them anytime. They're great.
I learned how to do Adobe Premiere while I was doing that because I was doing a lot of video editing and a lot of different stuff for, like, I was doing green screen photo shoots for like for the birds and stuff like that, and and I learned how to do a lot of that. So I just recently got Adobe Premiere, and now I'm getting into all this vlogging and stuff. But it's not just capturing the band and the jobs and everything, but just behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like, I posted a sneak peek, actually. So our new album, nobody knows what it sounds like. You know what I mean? But actually, if you've been following my vlog, you do know what it sounds like.
You got hints.
Yeah, because there's seeds dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like, the true followers, they know first. You know what I'm saying?
So what is the new album drop date?
That's the thing. We don't have one.
Tomorrow it's out. Tomorrow
at noon.
We still have some writing to do.
We still got some writing to do.
So how close are we? Tell me, boys.
So I would say
if they're writing it currently.
Well, not writing. Not that we.
Let them tell me.
We're about like over. We still got like a few songs more to write. But
we're not writing, but we have more writing to do.
No, we got a few more.
8 days.
There's always gonna be writing.
No, Austin, no.
That's the thing about the new formation with Andrew back. We're pumping shit out.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I bet.
So like the vibes are just there, so it's easy to just catch it.
Well,
I
helped create the style, so I bring the style.
Well,
back.
original part of the.
Yeah, he's the original bass player.
I took a break for about a year and 9 months.
Like it is, I think it's actually a great story. Like, you had to go get your shit together, figure out your shit. The band kept pumping. Like, my brother will be back when he's ready. Now he's ready. Now he's ready to make it.
I always knew my brother would be back.
Yeah, you know. Well, he's the original part of the band.
Well,
so
it was hard to keep a good drummer in the band. And being a bassist, you had to go to the gender. You're a tough ass on your drummers, right?
Yeah.
And it was hard to keep a drummer. So when Evan joined the band, I heard this motherfucker playing. So I was like,
Evan's killer. This album's gonna be fire.
Well, I think the whole band takes a giant step forward.
He helps me out with parts.
I can tell you.
Am I wrong here? I think with adding Evan to this band, it
brought different styles. And this is what I'm about to say is like, so the different styles that we've gotten into is since Evan came in. We've gotten it, like, let's say, remember the Sky is Falling, the song. That's another song we're about to drop on this album. The Sky is Falling. It's such a groove funk. But we trip you out because, you know, we're Sunset Motel. We like to do that. So we throw a doom metal breakdown in your face randomly, you know, and then we throw it back into a groove funk randomly out of that. And then we come back to a whole different psychedelic throw off. You know what I'm saying? Like with this album, you can expect more emphasized emotions that you would feel in the first album. Like what you wanted out of the first album is more than there on the next one.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
so who's behind producing this album? Who?
That's the thing.
It's a
Let him go.
collaboration of all of us.
Let him cook.
though.
Let him cook.
Yeah, so it's a collaboration between all of us because this is something that like each of us are kind of bringing right now, and kind of bringing our own style, our own individual like taste. You know, it'll kind of start out with like a little bit of like a riff. We'll kind of just build off that.
That's the right way.
And then we'll kind of go
The
into
melody
it.
builds the
Yeah.
fucking sauce, man.
Because
That's the right way.
it goes from just a regular jam to an actual like, okay, we're building something here, and then you know it's like at the end of it, it's like, shit, did any of us record that? You know,
Hey, but
that is
that's
like
why-
one of our biggest
answer is
issues.
no.
no.
No, of course not.
One thing though, I have receipts. Check it. This is what I do when I'm in it. Is I will literally build the structure as we're writing. So we'll be freestyling a riff. So we'll be actively building a riff.
We're getting close to the end. We'll have a smoke.
We'll be actively building a riff.
Where are we at? Where are we at? Sorry.
Oh, we're over time.
But I'll be doing that.
Nobody cares about his riff.
So I write down and structurize the song. You know what I'm saying? And as I'm structurizing the song, we're writing next part. So basically, we write it all together. All I do is take notes, and then I will try to catch a video. For example, like the vlog, I have sneak peeks in throughout the vlogs that people can hear and get a taste of the album before we drop it, before the performances. You know what I mean? And that's why, like, I feel like if people want to dive into the vibe of Sunset, if they don't want to watch the whole vlogs, I am dropping reels soon, and those reels will have the sneak peek drops as well on them and stuff.
Yeah.
But like with this new album, you just gotta like.
It's out tomorrow.
No, it's pretty okay. I'll give you a hint. How about this? I'll give you a hint. If we were
July, can we get it out by July?
no, it'll be before July probably. We'll probably drop the album around like probably June.
I'd say maybe like June.
June
Yeah.
will probably be.
So you guys took
Yeah.
the month before July.
Yeah.
So perfect.
Yeah. So like
Not bad.
July-ish.
Yeah. The thing is though is like basically with this next album we're doing something different than what we've ever done, because with the last album we were so jumping around. We were young. We were ambitious. We were getting into the scene. We didn't know exactly where we were going, what we were doing with it. We were just figuring it out for the first
You're
time.
growing.
That's
You're
important.
You know what I
That's
mean?
important.
No,
It's an
straight
important
up.
part of the
No,
process.
Yeah,
No,
it's
straight
a
up.
huge part of the process.
We've got to watch you. Me and Aaron got to watch you from open mics to coming out to stuff. We've got to watch you grow.
Yeah.
We've really got to watch you grow and come back and add new pieces.
Well,
and-
the first
and
time
get-
I
mean,
jammed was Aaron. Aaron had a open mic at New Stadium a long time ago.
Yeah.
And 2019 Sunset Motel, and it's before we even stepped foot on the stage, we went to the open mic at New Stadium, and that's where we
The
met.
corner?
That's where we met Drewski.
And I was playing drums.
the corner.
That's where we met Drewski. Drewski.
Oh
was,
yeah, everybody. We don't have the drum. We're missing Drewski.
Yeah,
tonight.
Drewski, the alien, the lead
Yeah,
guitar
yeah.
player,
Yep.
he is missing right now. But I will say that's where we met him, and ever
He's having a breast reduction surgery right now.
No,
Damn,
actually,
really?
send energy out. His dad is actually.
You should keep them titties. Keep them
under-
titties, Drewski. Don't do it.
His dad is under right now with some heart complications. So
Damn, why you got to put that weird shit on it?
we're
Why are we trying to
sending
make
some-
jokes?
we're sending energy out. We're sending energy out to his dad.
Oh,
You know,
now you make us look
To
like
be
assholes,
fair-
David.
sending energy to
fair-
his dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
But to
Fuck.
be fair, the jokes were coming
That's
out
rough,
before
that's
we realized.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Oh,
no, no, hey.
Drewski,
I will always
Drewski, one
fuck-
love to your
oh, yeah,
whole
I
entire
will
family.
always fuck with
Drewski and his dad would probably laugh at that,
That's
to
the
be
way it
honest.
is.
Oh yeah.
Shit, if he makes it.
I will always fuck with Drewski. That's the way.
No,
it is.
Drewski's a great guy. His dad's a great guy, and and they're doing good. That's where Drewski's at, though. He's making sure his dad's good. He's staying with him in his time of need at the moment. But sending all the energy out, send all the energy to Drewski's
Yep.
dad.
All the love, all the energy.
Drewski, if you need cuddles, call me.
Yep.
All right,
But
so before
We got your back.
So before we get too deep into this and wrap the end of this, I want you to make sure that everybody knows you got the February 28th show.
Yes. Oh,
That's
here we
right.
go. Let me go ahead and give the spiel.
Go through it. Let's go
I
through
got
it.
the spiel.
Let's
I got
do
the
it.
spiel.
Do it.
All right, so- So here's the spiel. So check us out. If you are wanting to catch Sunset Motel, we are doing a bunch of new songs right now. About 6 songs off the new album, I believe, or is it 5 songs off the new album?
I think it's 5.
So,
Five and
yeah.
a half.
So
We'll take the half. Yeah.
I think we're bringing 5 or 6 songs up in the upcoming shows,
Love it.
brand new songs, and then we're bringing only like 3 or like 4 old songs, depending on how long our set is. Sometimes it's 45 minutes to an hour.
Is that a set of no covers?
No, it's all original, brother.
It's gonna be a set you
Yeah,
want to hear.
Sam.
You're gonna want to hear this.
Yeah,
You're gonna wanna
it's
hear
the good
this.
shit.
All
It's the
original.
good shit. But
Hey,
Yep.
hey, we need you guys. We need you guys a ton in this town. We need
Dude,
bands to take that nut
We've been
and say,
going
I'm only
out.
gonna play what I play.
It's all saucy.
We've been going
It's
out.
all our stuff.
Yes.
It's all our stuff.
We've been going out because I'll tell you this, Wichita.
It worked for you, David.
I love my city.
I love
Straight
you,
from the
brother.
bus.
I love my city and I love performing in my city, but no one in this city will give a fuck about you until you're doing something that's not here, and then they're like, oh, then they want to come. But that's the thing. We've been going to KC, Topeka. We've been going to Lawrence. We've been going to Iowa. We've been going to
You've been working,
Oklahoma.
baby.
You
You've
know,
been working.
we've been getting our people out there. We're trying to get out to Colorado. We're jamming with the band from Colorado Springs over at Barleycorns on March 14th. Tickets $10 if you
What's
hit
that?
us
Mindless
up.
Vitality.
You're becoming a regional
Mindless
band.
Vitality.
Mindless
You're becoming
Vitality.
a regional band, not a local band.
Yeah, we
regional versus local.
we're
is
more
the difference.
regional now than local, and
That's what we.
You guys
Yeah.
are working
Are
your ass
shooting
off.
for.
Yeah.
We're
Appreciate
shooting for
that.
we perform in Wichita. I think we performed here 4 times last year, but we had a full schedule.
Well, the thing is,
You know?
the thing is, you can perform in Wichita, perform in your own place, but use it as what you got. You're opening for Trap coming up.
Yeah. So,
you're
here's
like
the spiel. Here's the spiel. I got
Trap's
Those
you.
are
in Saving
those are the
Evil.
ones.
So February 28th, we're performing with Seuss Mesa Barleycorns, and that is only a $10 ticket through and through. You can hit me up for a ticket. You can get it online.
And don't come after us for cheap tickets on that. It's a
Should
$10
definitely go.
show. Pay it, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's a $10 show for Seuss Mesa. That's insanely cheap
Yes.
because that guy is a goddamn
Seuss
modern
Mesa
day
is badass.
genius.
He's a fucking.
Seuss Mason's
He's a
badass.
ma-
If you haven't seen him,
He's crazy.
and you
He's
get the
fucking
rest of
good.
the show's good. Do not hit up your friends for a $10 show. You're a piece of shit if you do that.
Dude,
Just bring your
pay
friends.
Pay $10.
Are we supporting
Yeah.
or are we not supporting?
Yeah.
this man is he's
Because
an
of
artist
your business,
above
says,
artist,
I know
man.
the owner. Let me get it for free. The owner's gonna say,
Are we
"I don't know
supporting?
him because
And
he was
we know
my
the-
friend. He
and
would
guess
support
what?
me, right?"
Yeah.
Are
And
we
guess what? We
supporting
know
our
the owner.
bands or are we
Exactly.
not?
And
We're
guess what? We
supporting.
know the owner, Justin Brown. They're paid.
Justin
fucking
Brown's
$10.
an OG.
Yeah,
He's
we love you, Justin Brown.
We love you, Justin.
So if you're at Barleycorns and there's a fucking band for $10, you don't know
You're
anybody.
fucking crazy if you don't go in.
Everybody knows Justin Brown and everybody knows us and everybody knows that. Pay you $10 and walk in, dumbass.
Yep. But then I'll tell you this, right around the corner from February 28th with Seuss Mace, we are coming in with Trapped. So we performed at Trapped recently. We went to Topeka and played with Trapped, and it was a really cool show. They had
Damn good show.
we got to have we mashed
You had
up.
one of them after party.
We mashed
moments or
no
something?
we mashed up our
Which
music
one of y'all
videos.
made out with the bassist?
Just about. He was kind of attractive.
He was very attractive. Hey, he was a very cool guy. No,
Him and the drummer.
he said he was from Santa Monica.
Well,
though,
the
and
whole
or
rhythm
Santa
section
Ana.
got involved.
He was from Santa
They were-
Ana.
I was chilling by myself.
But
I don't know.
I'll say when we opened
No,
up for
they're
them,
fucking
they are cool. They're cool. But I will say we were vibing out, and they told us we could have a video on stage from the projector.
Mm-hmm.
And so we mixed up our Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself music
Right,
video with our
nice
Moon
stuff.
and Sun video, and that was like lapsing on behind us. They had a really cool lighting going on. The stage was fucking packed out, dude. It was a stacked little stage.
So-
I had a great time.
You
Good,
took-
good crowd.
Sounds like to me that you took advantage of a moment.
Oh, dude, there was there was a
I ain't
big
gonna lie
crowd.
to you,
but-
David. David is very good at taking advantage of those.
Oh, I had a
Oh,
video ready.
100%.
I had a video
You know,
ready. You know what I'm saying?
oh, he
I'm
was-
ready for
You're
it.
like
he was good
me.
to go.
You're like me in those. Like put me in the. Put
Oh,
me in the
dude,
crowd.
put me in, coach. I'm gonna score a touchdown. Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
You
what
know
I'm
who's a big fan of Trapped is Brian St. Peterson.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. No, because he hit me up the first time. The first time we opened up, he said,
Ain't
"Man,"
nobody likes Brian.
he said, I want to go. I said, I want to bring you just to see what
dude,
happened.
No. If there is a monetary amount that helps you take him,
Oh, dude.
tell me what it is.
We'll
and I
start a
will
GoFundMe.
raise- I will raise.
I'll
the
tell you
money.
this.
Yeah, I got
I'll tell
20
you
on
this.
it.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. We're
As
selling.
long as you film
Oh.
the interaction, I will raise the money to send.
Well, it's funny. It's almost like he should do mean tweets. He should have to read it in front of them.
Yeah, I think so
like the
too.
shit that he
I
said.
think so.
if you want to come to Trapped, we have
And I've never. Why take shots at Trapped?
We have 20 spots available. We have our list. They're giving us a list. We have 20 spots available. We're giving them out for half price. So, like, they want
But
to
just give Brian one.
yeah, I honestly will. If Brian, if you want to go, I'll give you one of the spots for free.
One of the shows I'm really looking forward to, though,
Tell us.
is the Scotty
Just because he
Austin.
told me, I didn't know what you
And
mean.
that's- is that
I would love to see
that
that.
Saving
I
Abel
would
show?
I would love to see that, dude.
So you guys also get to do the.
Oh yeah, no, here.
Scotty
Let
Austin.
me break it down. Let me break
That's
it
what.
down.
That's Saving Abel, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna break it down. So, Saving Abel and Trap, they're the biggest ones. So Scotty Austin is the singer of Saving Abel that quit in 2021.
Oh yeah.
And he's doing his band show out in Topeka, and it's one of their only Kansas shows. So with Trapped and Saving Abel,
When is the trap show?
the Trapped show is March 4th. It's in Kansas City at Westport Bowery.
Nice.
And we're going to be playing there. We have 20 spots available, and we are selling them for $10. Door fee is $10, and tickets online are $10. So
It's a damn cool venue, though.
It's a
It is
badass
$10.
venue.
damn
$10.
cool venue.
Yeah, you're saving half the ticket price. And if you're driving from Wichita, if you're already in the
Give
area,
him 20.
Aaron and Austin show will pay for Brian St. Peterson to be there. I would like a video of this
I
How
got
conversation.
much?
you.
How much
I
is the
got you.
ticket? How much is the
How much
ticket?
is the ticket?
I will also.
$10.
pay-
$10.
So it's a
I
$10
got
show.
5 on it.
I will also. I will also pay.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, it's a $10 show. I will also pay $40 for travel, so you can
see
get there
it.
and back.
real quick though.
I got $50 on Brian
Scotty,
St. Peterson. making
Scotty
that show.
Austin. We're opening for Scotty Austin as well, which is after the Mindless Vitality show. It's on March 15th. We also have 20 spots available for that, and that is also a $20 show in Topeka. And if you want to see the guy from Saving Abel come and perform with us over in a dope ass
Scotty
spot,
Austin.
he's a dope ass guy. Look up his music. He's actually really fucking sick.
I saw Scotty Austin live a few times before I
He-
opened up.
he's
What's
really
the
really
venue
sick.
called?
It's Jesse's Bar out in
Jesse's
Topeka.
Bar. Okay.
It's $20 a ticket. We're selling it $10 a ticket for the list on Sunset Motel's list. So if you want a spot on Sunset
Pay
Motel's
20,
list,
you cheap ass bitches.
hey, no, pay 10. Get on our list.
No, buy your friend a ticket too. You cheap
hit
motherfucker.
him-
Yeah,
20,
spend 20.
20
Hit
is
him up on
not shit
Facebook,
for
yeah.
a show.
Oh yeah, hit us up on
hit
hit
you
me
guys
up on Facebook or
Facebook or
Instagram.
Insta.
Yeah, you can message official Sunset
Yeah.
Motel on Instagram, Sunset Motel on Facebook, or David Massey on Facebook. If you hit any of those up, you can get a ticket straight from us.
And go to the source always. It's easier, and they make more money.
I
guys.
agree.
Exactly.
That's right.
So
And
then,
then also pay 20, you cheap bitches.
yeah, buy 2
No,
tickets, buy 2 spots.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
buy
saying?
your friend a ticket.
David,
Because nobody wants to go by themselves.
David, Andrew,
And Mindless Vitality on
where-
March
Hey,
14th.
where do we find your current album?
Our current out everywhere, brother.
What's the best one?
Apple
Spotify?
Music, Spotify.
Everything.
Okay, when is the new one coming out? It's coming out by the end of the year.
No, by June
Tomorrow.
or June or
July.
July. June or July. But hey, March 14th, we are selling tickets for that. We're doing a show with a band from Colorado Springs called Mindless Vitality. So don't forget, February 28th is
Where?
at Barleycorn.
It's at Barleycorns.
Yeah, February 28th, Barleycorn, Seuss Mace. March 4th, Kansas City, Westport Bowery, Trapped. March 14th, Barleycorn's Mindless Vitality, and then March 15th, Scotty Austin, Topeka, Jesse's Bar. Hit me up if you want a cheaper spot, motherfucker. Let's
badass
go.
motherfuckers. I love you guys.
This
Thank
is
you.
bad.
You-
New album
you guys got
coming
any-
June or July. Sunset Motel. Let's go.
You two got any